They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine.
Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to be showing you the #1 way to make money in the Elder Scrolls Online. So this is going to be the fastest way. There's no better way to make money in the game than this. This is going to be to do with the anniversary event or the Jubilee event, okay? So this happens for about 2 weeks every year. I'd say you could make probably more money in this 2 weeks than you probably could in 2 months normally. So this money making method is going to be to do with the Jubilee event and anniversary event. So basically what we're going to be doing is doing our daily quests to get as many anniversary boxes as we possibly can. So these contain so much loot, so they can contain any motif like Minotaur chests, which can be worth 700k a piece, and it can contain any furnishing style, any furnishing motif. So again, a lot of the furnishings are worth like 1,000,000 coins each. It can have ethereal dust that's worth 300k right now on Xbox at least. You can have stacks of 20 clam gall, you know, they're worth like 5k each, so that's 100k every time you get those. There's just so much stuff you can get, and you can get so many of these dailies a day that it's actually a really unbelievable amount of money. So I made probably close to 2 million off one day of this event yesterday, and I'm going to show you guys how. So I got some rare stuff, I suppose, so it's a bit inflated, but still it just shows you the potential of this event, and it only took me about an hour to do all of this. So I made about 2 million coins in about an hour, so it's just like the best. You can't possibly beat it. So I've told you guys why it's so good. I've given you sort of the background into how much money you can actually make. It's a really insane amount. So what we're going to do now is just show you how to take part in the event and show you like what daily quests are going to get you the most boxes the fastest. So the #1 way to get these boxes is from handing in your daily writs. So every single character you have can do 8 daily writs. Each one of these writs is going to give them an individual box, so each character will get 8 from the writs every day for 2 weeks, which is a really insane amount per character. So I have about 15 characters that can do all 8 of their writs, so I can do about 120 writs per day with all of my characters, and it only takes me about an hour to do those. So I can get 120 of these reward boxes in an hour, which is a really insane amount when you consider just the value of some things in these boxes. So I'm just opening some boxes here to give you a little look to see what's happening. So you hand them in, you open your little Jubilee boxes, and they can have any motifs, any furnishing styles, things like that. You can see here I actually got a Minotaur chest piece. Now before this event it was worth 700k on its own. It's obviously going to be worth a little bit less right now because of the event. However, it's still going to be worth hundreds of Ks, and it's a really lucky pull. And you can also see this character has maximum crafting, so he is also getting all the golden materials from the top CP writs that you can do. And that's also one of the best money making methods on its own. So that paired with these anniversary boxes is amazing. So there's no buyer to this. Basically all you have to do is go get your writs, do your writs, hand them in, get the chests. So in my experience guys, basically you'll get about 50 to 100k per character on average whenever you're doing this during the event. You'll generally get a couple of good motifs. Obviously I made 700k there with the Minotaur chest on just one of my characters, which really inflated how much I made today. But in general, even if you get sort of the lesser motifs, they're worth like 10k. You're going to get maybe 1 or 2 of those per character. And you're also going to get your clam gall and all your other alchemy materials and your chance of temper alloys, things like that. Now obviously a lot of you guys probably don't have 15 crafters sitting there ready, and you probably think, oh, I've got to go get max crafting levels, I'm going to have to do all of this stuff. You really don't. You don't have to farm any skill points. You don't have to really do too much leveling at all. You can make a new crafter in about 15 minutes. So if you had not a single crafter and you wanted to take part in this event and make all of this money, you can do it with a time investment of about 4 hours. It does seem like a lot, but overall that's to create your crafters that you can use for this whole event for 2 weeks. It's going to be beyond worth it. So I'm just going to show you guys how you can make a crafter in 15 minutes really easily, okay? So the first thing you need to do is you need to create a character. Now when creating a character, the only thing I'd recommend is to be an orc, because they get 15% more crafting XP. So that means you're going to level up your skill lines a little tiny bit faster, okay? It's really not that important, but it's up to you. So you create your character, and whenever you've created your random character, what you need to do now is get to level 6. So level 6 really isn't that hard. I just joined the friend's lobby in Blackrose and he boosted me to level 6 in about 2 seconds. So you can do this by yourself and other methods, but generally I just joined a friend's group and we got level 6 really fast. So the next step after your level 6 is to go and get all of your little individual skill lines to level 10. So your alchemy and your woodworking and things like that. So really simple. For alchemy, you just go and you just make a couple of random potions till you're level 10. So same thing with provisioning. You just go to a chef, you buy a recipe, and you just make that one thing until you're level 10. Now for the rest of your skill lines, the easiest way I found to do this is to deconstruct stuff on the new character that you made on the previous crafter, or you can have a friend make this stuff for you and trade it across to this character, whatever way is easier for you. But generally for every single skill line, you're going to have to deconstruct about 50 pieces of armor or 50 staffs or 50 glyphs, okay? So easiest way to do this is go on your main crafter, get 50 of this item, put it in the bank, swap to your new character, deconstruct it, and that character should be level 10 in that particular skill line. And this should really only take maybe 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes, as it's sort of the longest part of making the crafter. So whenever you have all of your skill lines at level 10 or above, you need to go and get certified in your writs. Now this is a really easy thing to do. All you need to do is go to sort of the home city of your alliance. So if you're Daggerfall Covenant, you're going to come to Daggerfall. Now you're going to get certified for some of your writs at the Fighters Guild and some of your writs at the Mages Guild, okay? So we go over to the Fighters Guild and we're going to talk to Milaneth, and she's just going to certify us in our crafting. So you don't have to do anything because you're level 10 in your skill line. If you're less than level 10, you'd have to do a quest. Once you get to level 10, you can skip this quest immediately and just get certified and go about doing your writs. It's exactly the same thing whenever you're getting your other writs done from Danel Talano. So you just talk to him, skip through all the dialogue, and you'll be certified. And then if you guys have the Somerset DLC, all you need to do to get Jewelry Enchanting certified is you need to go to Alanor, come to around where I just marked on the map. You need to speak to this guy here called Fellerin. And when you talk to him, again, you just skip through the dialogue and he'll certify you in jewelry crafting. So at that stage, that is your crafter completely made and you're now ready to go do your writs. So really simple stuff. All you go to your writ board in any area you want. I choose Varnamfell because I think it's the best area to do writs. So you do all your writs, you just walk over to hand them in as per normal, and you will see you're getting the golden event boxes for every writ there. So you can see around about 15 minutes, maybe a little bit less, to make a brand new crafter from scratch. And it's actually a lot faster than going and doing 8 daily quests anywhere else is to make a new crafter. So going and doing 8, for example, Cyrodiil quests will probably be just about on par, maybe a little bit worse than making a brand new crafter if you can do that. And speaking about Cyrodiil dailies, that kind of brings me to my next point. So if you have all 18 of your crafters, you have every character slot, you've done every daily, you've done every writ, you've had all your rewards, but you still want to get more of these boxes to make more money, the next best thing you can do is to do your Cyrodiil daily quests. Now these daily quests are quite short, they're quite fast, they're pretty easy to do. So all you need to do these is to go into the campaign. You want to go to generally just a little town that is controlled by your alliance. You can go to any town, but it's easier if your alliance controls it. But again, really simple stuff. So we're just going to travel to Burma here, okay? And when we get to Burma, we're just going to look for the daily quest icons. So obviously these are just blue arrows on the map. Just going to go talk to the people who give these quests. They will give you really quick quests. I'm just going to show you an example of one. So we're going to close all of these 3 portals. We're going to kill the little Daedra that comes out of the portals. As soon as we have killed all of the Daedra, we can go and hand the quest in to the person who gave us it. And she's going to reward us with an anniversary Jubilee gift box. So each one of these people in each of these towns is going to have about 9 or 10 quests to themselves. And you're going to be able to just keep talking to them 9 or 10 times. And do all these quests for them every day on every character. So there's probably about 20 quests in each little town, so it's about 60 per character. And then if you have, you know, your 18 characters times by 60, it's an insane amount of dailies you can do. And I doubt you'll be able to do every single daily on 18 characters in Cyrodiil, but this is the next best thing to writs, okay? So anyway guys, this is the #1 way of making money. Hopefully whenever you see me opening the boxes, you'll have seen just the potential of what you can get in there and how much money things can be worth. And also how easy it is to actually accumulate these things. So hopefully you understand that it's the best in the game at the moment for making money. Hopefully you guys make a lot of money with this method. And if you do, remember to leave a like on the video, subscribe for more content, and I will see you next time, okay?